Welcome back to the 3 Bourbon Years. This week we are coming back, way back in time.
Into a day where we were youngins.
We got ourselves a Remus 5.
Yep.
Yeah. Mitch has had this stowed away for
decades.
4 years now.
Yeah, it's been decades. I know.
No, it's 4 years. It feels like forever.
Remus 5. It's been since like 21.
So we want to revisit this.
Yeah.
Recently we've had a lot of tumultuous feelings versus MGP.
As you know, we talked a lot of crap about MGP.
And this bottle was somewhat legendary for us a few years ago. So the other night we're drinking, we're smoking cigars, we're in the hot tub.
Maybe been a little drunk.
And Mitch whips this out and goes, boys, it's time to open it.
It's time.
Let's see if it was really good.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, I do not remember because I was
saucy.
feeling
We
pretty
were
good.
feeling a little saucy then.
I don't know about you two, but we decided we're gonna shoot a video.
As Matt would say, you were feeling elevated.
Elevated, yes. Quite elevated, yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Mitch,
Yeah.
go ahead.
So one of the reasons I was holding on to this, just to give a little backstory, is I wanted a bottle in my collection that was like special, that was year age, and we've been kind of crapping on MGP, and you know, I'm holding on to this, and I'm wondering, is it as special as I said? And I don't want to hold on to it, and I got a bottle of
I don't want to hold on to it.
Little Book Infinite Batch 1, which to me in like 10 years is going to be amazing to pop that open because it's the first batch. So I had a replacement for that place, and I'm like, yeah, let's pop it. Remus 5, one of the most, like the highest aged Remuses.
Overall, yeah.
Overall, like they've been trying to, you know, compete with this one the last couple of years. Maybe they haven't. They're trying to sell it. You know, on the channel, if you've seen our reviews, we kind of crapped on 6. 7 was, I had a lot to say. I was a little drunk in that video. But anyway, so this is Remus 5. So there is, I'm going to go through the mash bill just so you all can understand and appreciate. So this came out in 21, so keep that in mind. 9% 2005 bourbon, that's a 21% rye. 5% 2006 bourbon, that's a 36% rye. 19% 2006 bourbon, a 21% rye. 13% 2008 bourbon, that's a 21% rye. And 54% 2008 bourbon. And that one is a 36% rye.
So it's a bunch of 12, 11,
there's
12 and 16.
There's a little bit of like 9 in there, but the rest is like 12, 15, there's like 17 in there. Just insane. And this sold for $90. And they were everywhere.
There was a shelf of 3 of them,
Yeah,
and I would go into that grocery store every day and send you guys a picture and go, should we just buy them?
Yeah, should we
just
get more?
do it? And I ended up pulling the trigger one day,
Yeah,
thankfully.
I did too. Yeah, you and I both have. You still have an unopened one.
I have
Well,
an
did we
unopened
buy
one.
3 of them? You each bought one, we bought one
together, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why this kind of had a special place in our heart too, because it was one of the first whiskeys that we tried where it was like extra special. Like we had found like Blanton's and other Buffalo Trace allocated products and things like that when we were first kind of getting into it. And then we tried this, and I remember we were all actually at my house and we were tasting it and all kind of looking at each other like, this is
what high
a little
age
bit
tastes
different.
like?
Yeah. And so very, very special. But always remember the Remus Repeal Reserve are going to be 50% alcohol, so 100 proof on all of them. But yeah, wow.
MGP juice. So the big question was when we opened this, is it as good as we remember? Because we've been crapping on MGP, right? When we started, we didn't know MGP all that much. So we're going to give that review to you now.
By the way, the youngest in here is 13 years old.
Is it really?
Yes.
All right. As of 2021?
Well,
As of 2021, 2008.
8. Yeah.
2008 is the oldest.
2008.
Math is hard, as someone said in our comments last time.
Okay, before Taylor pours, really quick, go check out Fruit Bat. We are now partners over there. Mitch, what are they doing for us?
So down below, click the link in the description and type in 3B25 when you make your purchase to get 10% off.
Wow. Not only that, but just remember one thing. We don't ever recommend paying over retail for bottles. Well, some we do. Depends. If it's a really great bottle, we might recommend it. But just make sure that you do your research out there. There are some really good deals to be found. Just make sure you do some good searching. You'll find some deals. You'll find some bottles that are at least close to retail. Also, they are guaranteed to be authentic. We've ordered from them several times. They sent us some bottles. Everything's very authentic. And it shows up at your door. So you can get your favorite whiskey shipped to your house at pretty close to retail if you do some digging. So make sure you get out there and search around. 2008 is the youngest in here.
Will you pour it?
That's crazy.
I'm anxious.
All right.
Ethan's no longer toasty, so he's curious.
I had a Cohiba in my mouth, and I was about 17 whiskeys to the wind.
Don't talk about Cohiba.
Fat pours for Mitch.
Also, I'm drinking real American beer on the side. Shout out to you, Hulk Hogan.
Dude, what if the RAs sponsored our channel?
Oh, I don't. You're gonna
They
make
are
me
brewed
cry.
in our.
You're gonna make me cry.
If you haven't had one, go get Hulk Hogan's Real American. They're canned by PBR.
It's basically PBR.
That's our
right?
go-to. Like, we're drinking beers tonight. You get a case of RAs.
Dude, it's like what, $5 for $4 for a 6-pack?
It's normally like $12.
You got a deal.
Oh, okay.
But I found a
You
deal.
got a good
I
deal.
bought a 12-pack for $5.60
Yeah, that's
the other day.
ridiculous. That's free.
All right.
Let's dig into it.
Good color on it.
That smells good.
Talk about like a Calumet 16
Yeah, that's
type
cherry.
deal on
That's
it.
And
cherry.
listen, I will be the first to admit this does not smell like MGP.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It's offering.
Dude, there's some nuttiness to it that I'm enjoying. Some like roasted almond.
Oh, I'm getting that definitely. Toasted almond. That cherry. I'm fighting. I gotta admit, I'm fighting
I
past
just
the
had
cherry.
this weird flashback to when we tried this, and it makes me sad how promising this felt. Right?
Like, oh, these are gonna come out every year. No one knows about them. We're
Yeah.
gonna find them for
Oh,
$90
yeah.
a pop. How much are they now?
Like 125.
You're finding, yeah. Well, I think they haven't upped
this
in
is
price
worth-
like Woodford or High West. They're slightly up, but the quality is way down.
Right.
Sure.
I mean, way down.
Well, yeah, wasn't the oldest one like 12 years or something, and it was like 6% 12-year-old
Do
whiskey?
you know?
What is going on right
Do you
now?
know what 6 was? It was like all 8 to 9 year whiskey and 2% 17 year.
And
That's
more-
literally going,
And more expensive.
Yeah.
and it was more expensive.
Okay, anyways. The nose, I am getting like
Musty basement.
musty basement, and some guy's like, I resealed your floor for you, but I didn't have glue, so I used caramel.
That's a good substitute.
Like after it's been sanded and yeah.
Dude, the legs are crazy.
Musty
Very
caramel
viscous.
basement.
I do like really enjoy like there's some nuttiness to it that is like right up my alley.
It's cherry, caramel, and nut. I mean, I feel like those two things, if you combine them
Yeah.
into some treat, I don't know what it looks like, but
It's a pecan pie. Wait,
Like literally take a cherry, coat it in caramel, and put some like peanuts on it,
yep. I'd eat that every day.
and then bite into it.
there's even some more on there. Like I'm getting now.
It's evolving.
I'm getting some like rye spice in there. I think there is.
There's a lot of rye. It was 36%
Yeah,
rye.
some of there's
20%.
high
The nose
rye.
is fantastic.
Like there's almost like a BBQ aspect coming over.
Oh, now you're
just
getting
gonna freaking
now you're getting like a smoky, or are you talking
Like
about
a-
like barbecue sauce?
like it's like a
mesquite barbecue.
it's like a ketchupy. This is weird.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
a ketchupy mesquite barbecue. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Okay,
what it is.
I could get that.
Mesquite
Yeah.
barbecue.
Like some barbecue sunflower seeds.
Ooh,
Yes.
Okay, there it is.
That's the nutty piece.
There
in
it
there.
is.
Little saltiness in there.
So this would be classified as complex, I would say.
Yeah.
Very much.
Okay. No, it was wise.
Deep
All right.
dark.
Should we do it?
Portfolio.
Let's do it.
All right.
Cheers.
Powering through. Cheers. My stomach is going crazy.
Dude, that's pretty good. That finish is
So it went
it
away.
died off, but there's still something there.
Barely comes creeping back.
It's like and then it's just like
So
it's not gone, but
My
it's just
initial
kinda,
flavor thought was powdered sugar donut.
okay.
I'm gonna come back.
I got a lot of confectionery sugar on that front end.
Yes, it's very sweet up front. The cherry is there. It's not the only thing you taste though.
So second sip's better. It's more of a medium finish this time around. The first one fell off for me too. That was weird how the second one, it's like it needed a coating, and then the second one's like, let me do my thing.
It's maybe a little bit above that first one for me, but it's still tame, I would say, on the finish. It's not like a crazy finish or anything like that. It's there, it lingers. It's just not like
So
impactful.
The second one dulled out a little bit. Anyone else?
A little bit.
Yeah, like the first one seemed very pungent, and then the second one kind of
I thought the finish of the second
seemed
was
flat.
longer for me.
Not flat. I don't want to say flat because it was, but like
All right. So here's the thing. And I'm not going negative yet. I'm just saying
yep.
the finish gives you every single blueprint of MGP, right? Like I swallow it and I go,
Yep.
that's MGP.
There's a
juice.
hint
Like,
of cinnamon.
I just-
There's a hint of
yeah. It's like that vanilla cinnamon.
A little bit of bitter,
Milkshake.
yeah.
whatever MGP is known for, like I can literally be blindfolded right now and you can give me a bunch of stuff and then like a Penelope and I'm like MGP. You know what I mean? Like Smoke Wagon MGP.
Well, we're gonna test that out someday.
Yeah, we're gonna do a blind.
It's coming.
What's the king of MGPs? If you're gonna buy one, what should you get?
Yeah.
I think that's a good question.
Well, yeah, I got some ideas too.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
But the front end is where I think it shines, personally.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Viscosity. What do you guys? I mean, it's not as viscous as I thought. The nose was presenting, right? Like it feels thick on the nose, but I would say mid.
Yeah.
It's a medium.
It's medium
It's
viscosity.
average viscosity.
Okay, so the age feels like it's coming through on the nose more so than the palate.
I agree.
Okay. Like I feel like I'm digging for that like musty oak bomb.
I would say like there is some good oak spice there. Like I got something similar on this to that Old Forester rye that we just tried.
Yeah.
Obviously not nearly as like pronounced and like big, but it's there a little bit, and so that's where it comes in. But is it enough to match up with like the ages that are actually on there?
Yeah.
Probably not. Yeah, this is very interesting.
I definitely think it's the best Remus, at least that we've had, without a doubt. Like, but the thing is, if you try to buy one of these right now, you're probably gonna buy them on secondary. And you're gonna be paying like $300-400 for it.
Is that what they go for?
You know, so like we gotta take that into hand here as we're telling people how good it is, because we can't say that it's, you know, for $90 telling them how good it is different than, you know, telling them, okay, is it worth trying to get one now?
That's the tough part about revisiting, but I think we should go off of...
Price today.
Really?
That's what I would do.
Oh, okay. I was going to go opposite.
You're gonna say,
old
let's
price?
go off that price.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, 'cause you can't
revisiting. Yeah, we got to go off today, though.
You could
We got to go off
technically,
today.
you technically can say both, but if they're gonna want to buy
And
one,
then what would you pay for it? Yeah. So should we get into it?
yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's try buy tonight. Is that what we're doing?
Yep. All right. So
All right.
I'm going to go first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go first.
Okay. So was 90,
Was 90.
now is 250,
No, it's like 280, 300.
280, 300.
On secondary for this
On
bottle.
secondary,
yes.
yep.
Okay. So,
Which is probably the only place you're gonna find it, because
You're not gonna
it's not
find
gonna be
it.
in any store.
Yeah.
So for me personally, the nose was where it was at. That was where the action was.
Nose is beautiful.
That was the 3-2 blackjack table for me.
Mm-hmm.
The palette was more of a 6-5 payout.
E.
I think in terms of what MGP was offering here, it was good.
I think if they kept releasing these,
If they kept releasing them and maybe doing some more edgy stuff, right? Throwing
Right.
in this or that, that was a higher age statement. Where it stands now at $280 to $300, I'm gonna deny.
yeah.
I think at $90, I was gonna be a try. I think it's a make up your own mind.
Yeah.
The reason I'm going with that is because there's some Penelopes out there that I think would give this a run for its money.
Oh, that's an interesting take.
And
Yeah,
those are
they're
high
estate.
age statements. Those
They're
are
estates.
10-year Penelopes. Those are some other things going on. So that's how I feel about it. It's not bad juice, but the finish was mid. The palate was mid. The nose was excelled. 9 out of 10. And that's just where I'm at. So
That's fair. You want me to go? You want?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay. So, I would buy this bottle at the current retail price of George Remus. Remus Repeal
60?
Reserves. Nope.
Oh,
at
Remus
the current
Repeal.
price. So 120 to
125.
130. Yep.
Yeah.
I
think that's fair.
I think I would pay, like, if they could tell me it's going to taste like this and it's going to have these numbers,
Right.
I'm a buy all day on it at like 130. I think it's a great price for it. 90 is it's a steal. It's a walk away with 3 of them. I wish I would have.
Right, yeah.
It's not worth secondary price though. Like I am at like exactly retail on this if the newer ones were like this. We swore off all the new ones, so I'm not going to buy one, even if it's got the statistics on it that give me the.
fool me once, shame on me.
Oh, really? You're saying even if, so let's say this year's release has this standard for ages.
They would have to prove it to me by the flavor, and they can't.
So
do it right now.
you'd still wait for
I'm still
people
waiting
to review
for
and
people
stuff.
to tell me that it's good and spend their money on it who don't care about money. That's what I'm waiting for. But if they could promise me that it's going to be this, and it's going to have these stats, I'm all in at 120. You can charge that price. I'm okay with it.
Right.
That's it.
Fair.
So
Not a penny more than one.
Technically,
like,
you're a deny at current prices.
No,
Will you be a buy at Remus?
At current
Yes.
evaluation. But yeah, at Remus.
Don't buy any
MSRP.
Remus products at all.
Yeah, no.
Stay away from all of them. Do not buy anything.
What about Gatsby?
Unless it is a 5.
What about Gatsby? We haven't tried a Gatsby on the channel.
Fair.
I've heard Gatsby's
Or a
really
Babe
good.
Ruth?
Yeah, no.
Babe Ruth?
Or Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth can kick rocks. I've heard Gatsby is really good.
I've actually heard Gatsby's good too.
I love Babe Ruth.
We might
but
need to
just
try
the
to get a
fact
Gatsby
they're
on the
doing
channel.
all that is just like,
We could say, screw these and let's try Gatsby.
All right, Mitch.
yeah.
All
right.
And a buy.
All right, so, God, I just do not like Remus.
Wow.
I really do like this bottle. I like 5, but like the fact that they've kind of destroyed the brand in the last couple of years just makes me upset. Like Taylor's saying, if they could just, you made such a good product with 5. This doesn't need to be like the creme de la creme of your products. Like just follow this standard. I understand you tried to make more money by selling your good barrels to other people. I get it. But you sold us with this and then you crapped on your next couple releases.
Sounds like High West.
If you could just keep this standard, we'd buy it. We'd be, preaching to the choir about your brand and
Each year.
telling people to buy it. But I'm going to be a deny solely on the fact that this is good, but it's fallen. It's no longer what it was. It's no longer what it is. If you decide to come back, with really good ages and really good stuff, maybe I'll buy it. But my thought is all the good juice is getting sent to Penelope now because this is getting crapped on and Penelope is being brought up. So they're going to send all their good stuff to Penelope.
I'm gonna make
Penelope is the successful brand now.
I'm gonna make a bold statement. I think if we need to do that MGP line now that we tried this.
Yeah.
Throw a really good Penelope in there. I think it beats this all day long.
Yeah, we'll put the estate in. We'll do
5,
this.
6, 7 with a really good Penelope. And see what happens.
Yeah, or 2 of them and 2 Penelopes.
What about Smoke Wagon, uncut, unfiltered? What about?
Well, we got a lot.
That's also.
We'll talk about it. All right, that's gonna do it for this review. Did you guys try Remus 5 when it came out? Let us know. Drop a comment down below. Are we crazy for 2 denies and a buy at this price? Let us know. Yeah, if you liked what you saw, give us a subscribe. I'm starting to slur my words now.
Video number 4.
Also, please go over to Patreon. Check us out there. It's $5 a month. Helps the channel out big time. Helps us keep doing reviews like this so we can go back and buy older bottles and things like that. Yeah, that's gonna do it.
All for one and one for all.
Cheers. All right, just film and I'm gonna do it when I'm ready.
All right, go for it. Into your mouth first and then swirl it around the top.